But I'm saying like 3 something like for every day. And I bought a bunch of lawn shells. Hey, for the kids, he need everything, bro. I was about to buy the bag, but he was like, cause the bag was there on my birthday. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab the bag too. He's alright, cool. I went today to go pick the shit up, the bag gone. Somebody bought that shit.
That's why, bro, I need that joint before you run out. Them joints are so fast, bro.
And we got M-Lock, so we can put posts on either side. On the bottom.
You need it, bro.
On the top, we got M-Lock, and we got the side mounts for the M-Lock.
The light system.
It's all types of shit you can find, bro.
Do it for my mom.
Do it for my father. That shit gonna be down my head.
Whole family in here.
Yeah.
I do it for the block. Do it
I
for the soldiers. Do it for the
man.
sport.
We got shit
Do
that
it
I
for the
need.
coach.
You sure?
And I'm undisputed. Yeah.
Nah, I'm talking about that big shit down there.
Yeah. We got shit.
Do it for my father. Do it for my
We
mom.
got shit.
It's a family
We
affair.
got big done that
My
shit.
whole family in here. I did it for the past.
And this
I did it
support.
for the
This
future.
shit gonna do
I
good.
did it for us all. That's why I'm
We
undisputed.
not playing, people. We not playing, Cat.
Man, this thing we got 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, we got 60. We got 30.
Yeah, I gotta go back to, and he got them too, he got everything.
Nigga, I got about a pound. Nothing but green tips.
Yeah, somebody came in there and bought like 2 million or something.
Nothing but green tips. Then we got the gold tips.
Mm.
We got them by. We ain't worried about none of that.
That's a lot of bullets, bro. You don't need no bullets.
Nigga, I'm already fully loaded. I just need one clip. I ain't playing. But I need that motherfucking shot. Like, I love my shot. You don't get it wrong. My shit ain't going nowhere. But that shit looks good. I need to make it.
I like this.
This joint, I hold the bit. But if I need to break some shit, that's what I need.
I still got this right here, guys. This shit right here is still flat.
No, I get that, Johnny. But that just gonna melt.
No, it ain't.
Alright.
No, it ain't. Not this. This polymer, bro. Look it up. This ain't plastic. It's polymer. It's too different. It's not a plastic bag. It's polymer.
You keep talking about polymers. That shit melt too, just at a different heat.
It ain't like I'm gonna sit there and make my gun melt.
Bro,
Fuck, it just get hot right
get
there.
hot, bro. I'm gonna get hot.
Look at this venue. What a Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it, as we have our main event underneath the bright, sunny sky.
All right, it seems wild.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Here's the counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Round done with that counter shot. Back and forth they go. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move.
He scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We'd like to see more jabs. What a punch. Good counter punching. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Around it seemed like well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which fighter will say no mas? Beautiful counter punch. These two fighters are made for one another. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know, here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss for that jab. How about that time counter shot? Swing and a miss with the left hook. Catch and shoot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That jab won't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
Like, hey, you got me even at the legs. You know, he puts a fire and fire.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn. There's the bell to start round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. It's all offense all the time. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Very close fight here in this race.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges. Punch scores.
Straight right just misses. This is with the straight left. That counter punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Did you see that? The big Ukrainian in big trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Beautiful counter shot. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Holding nothing back here in the round. That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they got the advantage. Let's start the 6th. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them.
It's hard. Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain as a ball.
They exchange punches. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. It's up and down goes Alexander Usyk. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round. Here comes round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice punch. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Their jab better in this fight. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a pussy. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice counter. Won't score. Good counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. A perfect counter shot. I'm worried about these two. Round 8, and we're off again. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the fight? Puller right there, and that is that. It is a knockout. What a win! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Even I've got to see that.
So time to go sell.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comeback. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But even you got that magical, you have it. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know the name range heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't gotta do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, we're up now. There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like a can't shout. I'm getting even, 4-2-3, I'm like a can't count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. It ain't a game even though I spite. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Now the killings were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. You don't want none, I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. I go in and get the job done. They don't want none.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time. We already on the way. Better get themselves in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up.
Asian family. Freedom. You got it from we're here. Extinction. Oh, baby mom, he get golden. Huh?
My mom called me on the ground and gave me a number.
And they took her 2 years to do that. This is full of shit. You knew your daughter was wrong from day one. Well, I'm not saying he got to dwell on the past because the present is all that matters, but still, like, he missed out on some of her life. Like, it's not, but, like, me personally, I'm not saying you do. I would want answers. Like, again, like, what was all about?
Nothing that's going to justify it.
1, 2, 3,
Getting caught up in shit all the good now.
6. Give me
She's getting up with that. Oh. About 6 months away from forgetting this completely. And she really wanted to get up. I had to get at her first because I was on the phone with her first. She put the quote over her head. She made her take the quote off. I'm like, who got me? Like, it's Papa. You don't remember who it is? She's like, I remember who it is, Papa. And I'm like, well, she's really her mom not in the club, and her mom not her mom. Like, she didn't keep her away from her. Like, I mean, from you or else. Her mom did. Yeah, she trying to find out shit for her daughter, but it's still not helping her. Like I told her, your daughter Miss Chris, I don't know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen, but anytime you find out, anytime you come get her. But she saying that she Miss Chris, she got the letters at her house. She told her to go to court, but she didn't get the letters. She still supposed to go.
Right, just like
that was just one job.
Just like Mother was telling Gianna to go. Same shit. Gianna just wasn't going.
So that's why I had to say, this took this one home. She didn't do it. And she said she been out of their life for a little bit. So I'm taking all that, like I was saying, the power. Like, not taking all of it for 1,000% true. But I do believe she's been out of their life for a while. Because you gotta think she was running around with the dice running around. Yeah, her mom probably wasn't with none of that shit.
I'm really not blaming her mom, just like I wasn't blaming Mother.
I'm blaming her like Kyle blaming her, but I'm just not giving her as much blame as Kyle was trying to, and I'm not giving her as much blame as the daughter, mom.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these baby moms are
Yeah,
I'm not even really going to say her mom because I don't know. I'm not her father to know. But
she holds some fault for sure.
She got a baby with her. Like, you was like, his baby mom was too big for the
Exactly.
I would have wanted some answers, though. Like, but he at least deserves some answers while he was doing it. But I'm not saying from the grandmother. I'm saying from his baby mom. Like, he deserves some type of answer. But like you said, you know, to keep growing. So it's cool to keep her away from her.
That's a solid. You don't need to.
Like she said, you wasn't telling her mom, you know. And then he went down there, made it worse for herself because when she go to court, whenever they touch her, whatever, however they go, he definitely going to get visitation. So he's going to have to trust it. Some girl named Nikki, she faced my Papa while he was in the room. Papa said he was going to the phone like, what the fuck Nikki calling me for? That's like strength. She had the baby. And she was like, I did time before. She was like that, like Nancy. She was like, I did time before, and I was with that shit. I told her that she was wrong. Again, you got that because, you better than me. And then for her to get you locked up under some fucking guys was just crazy. And she was like, how do I make it right? And she was like, don't the fuck go to court. That's how you can make it right for him. But I don't know, like, how you gonna make it right for you and him to still be together because I'm being overly honest with you, bro. If I was him, I wouldn't fuck with you at all. The baby is what's saving you to, like, even have a conversation with you. But I wouldn't fuck with you in that tip. Like, y'all probably going to have the cocaine together. And he was telling Nikki, like, that shit over with. Like, when she got me locked up, like, this shit is done. Like, I just want to be a part of my son life. That's all I want. I don't want nothing from her. I don't want to deal with her. I don't want it. She told me because if I do something again, she just gonna get mad and do the shit over again.
That's why I didn't understand people still trying to do that part. She really was tough. I just was having a conversation with two of my girls about their baby. Keep trying, it's tired bitches. What point do y'all fucking start? It's common sense. Quit playing with me. What's wrong with you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Get him the fuck out of here. Stop playing with me. Stop that, dude. It's